Well, this is Jacko Shades, and this is episode 3 of my adventures into Stardew Valley. I started a little early, so I apologize. I actually have to get to bed a little bit earlier tonight because I have to go out of town tomorrow. But I'm probably gonna try to do about an hour and a half, 2 hours broadcast. I'll see how it goes, but I'll try to do as long as I can. Anyway, we're back, and here we go. We're gonna start it up again. Again, though, for anyone who just entered, sorry that this started a little bit early, but I do have to get up tomorrow and go out of town. So I'll probably, like I said, do about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of this broadcast. Anyway, let's get started. I found out I have one more save up here, but I'm not gonna play that one because it's. Wolf Warrior, what's going on? Yeah, I know it's a little bit early. I apologize. I have to do some stuff tomorrow, so I have to go to bed a little bit early. I figured I'd start just a tad early and do maybe about 2 hours max. I'll try to do more of these as more people, get more interested. And I got my phone nearby, so I can actually. Oh, well, that's just weird. Hey, what's going on, Gabe? Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I don't want to disappoint anybody. You know what I mean? I would like to keep to my word and be here when I say I'm going to be here. I don't like breaking my word. I got my phone nearby too, so if I need to type something that I can't express with my voice, I'll type it into the chat. So let's begin. As we can see with the window, it is dark, and yes, I did do a few days. I got quite a bit more money. I was trying to get some things settled up that I didn't want to show everybody because then it's boring. You know what I mean? Like fishing, that gets boring after a while. And I didn't get any sprinklers unfortunately, so that sucks. That's fine. That's all right. No big deal. I actually planned on doing it for a while. I don't know how long people typically stream. I don't know. Oh, and I also got all 5 of the parsnips. That's why this is blank right here. I got all 5 gold parsnips already. But yeah, I don't know normally how long people stream. So I guess 5 hours is probably pushing it way over, but I'm not sure. That could be nothing to some people. But here we're going to continue. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. As you can see, I've kind of exploited it a little bit more since I was last on. My bar is reaching closer to the money counter. So, let me check this to be safe. I think it saves it. I want to make sure that the music's not too loud this time. Okay, so we're good there. If there's any more issues with sound, feel free to tell me. I'll fix it. Because I don't want to drown myself out, and people are like, what is he saying? Okay, we got my one. Actually, earlier, when I was fishing, I found another ancient seed. So that was a pretty cool find. And what else did I get? I got this from donating to the museum. So that was pretty cool. And as well as these, the melons and the cauliflower and all that fun stuff. Okay, today it's raining. So you know what? I think today's a good day to go fishing. I think I'm going to go fishing today. Not for long, though. I don't want to bore anybody. You know what? No. Not fishing. I actually used the glitch myself. I was gonna do fishing, but I figured I haven't done a whole lot of the mine, so let's do some mining. Yeah, I did some of those glitches with the museum as well to finish it out. Some of the items like the tibia and stuff like that, I couldn't find those. It's irritating. Yep. Yeah, spicy eels definitely, and they're on the list. I don't think I gave you the number for it, but I'll find it here in a little while. That way it just cuts out the middleman. You don't have to get all the ingredients, this fish for the eels, or rather get the eels. You can just kind of go, you know what? Spicy eel, here we go. Just get a bunch of them. Oh, I forgot to put that back. That's alright. No big deal. Well, we got plenty of energy, so this shouldn't be too difficult. And I need to throw this here. Wonder... No, the gems are easy, yeah. Yeah, the artifacts, yeah, that's what I was talking about, yep. Like the tibia and stuff like that. Most of the skeleton that they have, I can never find it. The gems are no problem, because just doing this right here is enough to get most of the gems. And we're going to start down here. Oh, crap. Yeah, always gang up on those things, the larvae, as quick as you can if you're not sure about them. You gang up on them as quick as possible, because they will, if no one hasn't found out yet, they will turn into those flying assholes. And nobody likes them. I don't like them. They piss me off, to be honest. Now, I should have brought a stack of stone, but I actually don't mind. I like to look around the mines when I first go through them, because then I can find stuff like this, even though it's right in front of my face. Yep. Yeah, they're a pain in the ass. I know. It's crazy. And so are these things. Yep. You hit them just right. It's kind of reminiscent of Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, when you fight Ganondorf and he throws those energy blasts at you. You hit it just right, you'll knock him back. But if you don't, he'll only move back slightly and then probably be slightly pissed as well. Oh man, I'm hoping I get lucky in here. Oh, there we go. Well, Gabe and Wolf Warrior, I'm glad you guys stopped in already. I hope this will be an entertaining episode like the last one. Bitch ass Ganondorf. Yeah, but don't get me wrong. I mean, Ganondorf's cool as hell, but yeah, that was a hell of a fight. That and Phantom Ganondorf or Phantom Ganon. I forget which one it was. I have the game, and I just haven't played it in a while. I forgot what they called him, but he was in the Forest Temple. Did not like fighting that one either. Did not. It wasn't fun. The temple was kind of a pain in the ass too, but I think everybody all agrees that the Water Temple will give you the most annoying time you've ever had. What's up, Alpha? Alright. We're on the 17th floor so far, so that's not too bad. That's pretty good. Oh, 18th floor now. Doing even better. I could buy these, but I mean, I figure I'm going across them while I'm going down into the mine, so I might as well pick them up. It's not like I'm strapped for cash. Yeah, it was. Hey, have you ever seen the, I think somebody did, was it the Unity game engine or something like that? Somebody redid the fight with Ganondorf and remade it with that engine, that game engine. It actually looks pretty good. I think I saw that somewhere on YouTube. I don't remember. It was like a month ago. For a second there, I thought the screen was going green. That only means one thing. I'm going to have to run or fight, and being that I have a wooden sword, I'd rather not fight because I'm pretty sure I'll get my ass kicked. Actually, I'm quite sure, because I think my combat level is like 1. It's not going to be pretty. Oh, there we go. See, now those are good to have right away because you can do that trick with the crystallarium. And all you would need is 1 diamond. Yeah, these levels, I hate them, but I like them. Because it's double-edged for me, because sometimes there's really good stuff on these floors. When you're doing a legit game, unlike what I'm doing now, you'll find the absolute best stuff on these levels, because there's so much to it. And there's so many creatures to fight that you'll end up coming across something you'll need or want, you know. Yeah, that too. Oh, God. And you get all the way to the center of this thing and you don't find the ladder, so you're just pissed off as hell, and you're like, oh, come on. It gets to you. Yep, yeah. The crates, especially if you haven't broken them open before. Usually, hey, what's going on? I I don't think I've seen you in here yet, or at least I haven't seen you talk. Well, welcome. This is the second stream I've ever done, even though it's like the third episode. I think the first one I didn't do any talking because I was really nervous. I didn't want to mess up. But what we have here is the first year, 22nd of spring, and it's not a legit game, as you can probably tell by the 18 million going on over there. Oh, and see, now there we go. That immediately is going to replace one of my rings. As soon as you get one of these, it is best to always put it on. I know it could, you know, it could mess with some of the other ones, but no, you definitely want it. Precision's alright. Knockback is okay, but to be honest, 10% knockback is not exactly the greatest thing. If you time your strikes just right, you won't need to worry about it. You'll be able to knock them back pretty far regardless. So I just replaced that one. And now we get to play hide and go find the damn ladder, because apparently I didn't stumble across it on the way to the center. But one thing I know that works for me a lot of the time is I don't just sit there and clear out one area like this where it's all tightly knit. I kind of jump around because it could be anywhere. RNG is a bastard on this game. It will truly test your patience. Sometimes you can get through levels like it's nothing. Other times, guess what? You're going to be on level 20 for 5-10 minutes. And for anybody who didn't see it last night, you can duplicate stuff out of this chest still. I don't know who I got this from. This wasn't created by me, just so we're clear, because I'm not taking credit for anyone else's work. I hate when people do that. But if you want to duplicate stuff in the treasure chest, just quickly press X. If you're playing PlayStation, press X really quick so you can get what's inside and destroy it. Go to whatever area you want that isn't there, and then come back, and lo and behold, you have another chest. So I have a better weapon now. I think it's 4 out of 8, 4 to 8 damage and 3 to 7. So yeah, it's good by 1, which is better than nothing. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I just realized that I had a magnet ring too, so I think I'm going to equip that as well. Makes my life easier. Because these 2 rings were just kind of like to give me a little boost for combat. Kind of help me out since I'm still, you know. Yeah, not a problem. And if anybody's not sure of something or needs any advice that they don't know, or if they have advice that I don't know, just go ahead and throw it out there. I'm always open to suggestions and advice. I will never turn advice down, ever. Yeah, let's sell these. What time is it? 6 p.m. Let's get rid of this stuff, because I'd rather just have gems and... Oh, this is what I was speaking of yesterday, or last night, is basically I'll take this whole area, since no NPCs usually come in here, and I'll start lining up the furnaces. It's pretty helpful. And so that way you can sit there and smelt what you find as soon as you get out, and you'll have a continuous kind of supply going on while you're mining. Makes life just much easier. Ooh, there we go. A silver saber. That's much better than what I have, so we're going to grab that. We're going to sell this, and these 2, as well as the boots that I got yesterday when I was demonstrating the duplication glitch, or exploit, whatever you want to call it. And we get to see how OCD I can be sometimes. Actually, I want the coffee up here too. Let's put that right here. Your health bar? I believe your health bar is based off your combat level. I'm not sure how to really get that up in like a sort of exploited way, but no, I'm not. I have no idea. All I know is combat. Which I need to get going through because I'm only at combat 1, and I would like to be a bit higher by now, being that my fishing is already at level 5. I like to kill them because I mentioned this on that last episode, I love bait. Some people say don't use it, but I prefer the fact that they bite just a little bit quicker. It may not be, it may be negligible to other people, but I like it. I'm cool with it. Pretty sure I use that term right. Oh well. And with these guys, I just like breaking their shells open, so they basically are just defenseless. That's just rude. Yeah, and it's even worse because, as you can see with my energy, I can get that thing probably way, 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 way higher. Like, I could probably go astronomical at this point. But I actually haven't tried to see truly how far you can get it. I just did a decent amount, and I got lucky. I did a decent amount on the last time when I was showing how to do it. Actually, I think Brian Saunders, I think, was the name. He was the one who showed me that you can do star drops. I never knew you could. Like I've told other people, I've never looked through the entire list because there's something like 600-700 items on there, roundabout, something like that. I'm not sure, and I haven't looked through all of them. And he's like, yeah, you can do star drops. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Pretty effective. But I'm also off topic, still taking people's ideas for games, you know. If you want to see me play something else that I have on that list, by all means, let me know. I think so far I got Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is one vote that I've gotten so far. And that'd be fun to play again. Because I actually don't have my save games anymore, which sucks, because I did a whole bunch of stuff on there. I even got all the DLC for like Nuka World and all that fun stuff. Yeah, no problem. I actually had a list before that, but it was it wasn't complete, and it didn't have everything on there, and it just, you know. Are you playing Fallout 3, Gabe? That's cool. Yeah, I remember when I had, it's hard to pay attention. When I had my, my Xbox One before I sold it, I actually had I already had Fallout 3, but because I got Fallout 4, they gave you, I think it was a free download for Fallout 3. So if anybody doesn't know that, that's a cool thing to have, because you can play it on there as well in cross-platform, or not cross-platform, backwards compatible. My apologies. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. I had like terrible headache, so forgive me if I slur words or I'm not, you know, completely up to date on the proper vocabulary and all that good fun stuff. Look at me trying to sound smart, using big words. Alright, killed him. I believe that one quest was to get down to level 40. Yeah, deeper in the mines. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to try to see how far I can get on this game day. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought it said... See, I got mistaken already. I was having so much fun down here and got distracted and didn't realize what time it was. I thought it was earlier. It's alright. This isn't a legit game, so I'll just use the journal trick. Thank you, Alpha. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you came back. I really am. I appreciate it. Like I told people before, time is precious, and if you spend your time hanging out with me and watching this, I much appreciation, really. As long as if you can hear me, you should be okay, yeah. If you can hear me, that's good. Oh, well, there we go. Got my first dwarf scroll. Those are actually really good to have, because being able to talk to the dwarf, he's behind here. I can't get to him yet because my pickaxe is not of level yet. If anybody doesn't know, he's actually good for selling you bombs of all types. So let's say you want a certain type of bomb, but you don't want to make it like this, which I'd recommend just getting the big one, the mega bomb. He will sell that to you once you learn all of his dialect, which comes from the dwarf scrolls, collecting all of them, which you can get down here predominantly. That's where I usually get them. Okay, let's see what Gabe said. I got 12, 3. Oh, nice. That's cool. I mean, I bought all the DLC for Fallout 4, and for the other two games, Fallout 3 and New Vegas, I bought those separately when I had a 360. You mean the rock that's over there with the pit? I don't know. Can you blow that up with a rock? All I knew was that you could get it open with a pickaxe that's leveled up properly. I didn't know if you could open it with a bomb or anything. That would be pretty cool, though. Let's see, how many people are we up to? Oh, okay, there's 4 people in here now, so somebody just came in. Well, if you just came in and you don't know, I was on last night. That was my first ever stream. This is the second one, even though it's the 3rd episode. It's funny. And basically, I'm not going to be doing as long today simply because I have to go out of town tomorrow, and I didn't get much sleep last night, and I'm going to get some sleep tonight, but I'm going to do about 2 hours. Alright, I'll give it a shot and see if it works, yeah. See how it goes. And then I guess tomorrow in the game I'm going to give this to Gunther so that way I can get my first scroll put in. And let's see, we'll keep these on hand because I'm going to do mining tomorrow as well. I want to get further down into the mines. And then I don't keep these because, I mean, I have pizza. It's 150 energy, so this energy is pretty much null and void for me, including this. I already put one of these into the community center already, so we're good. We're golden there. No big deal. Everything else is good. I just need to turn this into bait. Yeah, they were pretty freaky, especially when you got your Pit-Boy light on. And I think, wait, was that in? I don't think you can do that in Fallout 3. I don't remember. I haven't played that in a while. I just know that even in Fallout 4, I had the Pit-Boy light on. And one of those comes running up behind you when you don't realize it, because they kind of are quiet for the most part. It is freaky. You just turn around and there's a big old face that looks grotesque and just, ugh, scares the hell out of you. Alright, we're good to go. So we'll try the cherry bomb. Alright, cool. So now we have staircases. So if I have a large amount of stone, I can make those and make it a lot easier to get through the mines. Typically, though, I don't like to use those in the mines. It's a good idea if you want to get down quicker, but I'm not really in that big of a hurry. Like I said, this is a non-legit game. It's an exploit game on this save. This is an exploited save. So I'm just taking my time. I'm not really worried about it. Now, if I was doing the Skull Cavern, even on here, or on a legit game, I would still be using stairs, because, I mean, let's be honest. It's an endless pit, basically. Literally. So stairs are just your saving grace. Yeah, I mean, that last stream that I have, I put a list of games that I have, and if you want to check that out, I mean, see what else you might like to see me play up there. I'll play Fallout, no problem. I love Fallout. Because of scary textures. Yeah, they got some freaky stuff on that game, that's for sure. Yeah, this isn't an optimal farm layout right now, but like, because of how I had it set originally, and because I decided to just randomly put strawberries here instead, it's a bit weird, but it'll be fixed next, when the next month comes around. I'll actually do a 5x5 plot for each crop and get more sprinklers. Oh, you do? I never do it the first year. I don't know why. I just decide, I'm too busy doing other stuff. I might attend it this time though. And I think they said it was tomorrow. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was tomorrow on the game. I'll go check the calendar in town. Actually, I should buy a calendar. Just make my life easier. And these, by the way, I tested this. They do need water. The wild seeds. Because I think we were having a discussion on that last night to see what was the deal. And yes, they do need water. But I already picked up one, and that's actually just a parsnip from the leftover crops. Yeah, it's Fallout. They had some strong endings to some of their games. pretty crazy. But they're good. I mean, the storylines are amazing, so they're original. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't have any friendship with anybody right now. I'm pretty much friendless, which I don't really care because I usually work on them the second year anyway. And that's when things get heated, and my wife to be usually ends up marrying me, or before that. It's usually never before that though. It usually takes about till year 2 because I'm too busy setting up my farm and getting everything straight. And yeah, normally I could sell this. Doomfist Daddy came out today. Oh, why does that sound familiar? Anyway, normally, I was getting off topic there for a minute. Normally, I would sell these to, Pierre, but I just like throwing them in here because it's reminiscent of Harvest Moon. I used to love doing that. So much fun. Oh, Overwatch? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I do too, Wolf Warrior. I actually focus on the community center and the farm. Then year 2 is the villagers, and yeah. Okay, so you do the opposite. You do your farm into year 3. Okay. Hey, everybody's got a different play style. That's cool. See, I'm getting distracted again. I did this yesterday. I'm gonna do it again today. It's just how this game is. There's so much to do that you just can't keep up. Sometimes you get distracted. Some people don't though. Some people can stay incredibly focused and get what they need done. Me on the other hand, I am not focused. Oh man, I was going to do something else today and I forgot what it was. Definitely put this up though, because that's inventory space. And regardless of whether I like play legit or play exploited, inventory space is paramount to me. And pretty much, I think most people are like that. The more they have, the better. And I should be getting my foraging up, but to be honest, I already have the ability to make a tapper, so I usually just kind of mess with that later, because the tapper is where it's at, because that will allow you to make kegs later on. But I think kegs, they're either farming or foraging. I can't remember what you earn those from. Yeah, definitely year 3. Year 3, even the first time I played it, year 3, I was doing really well. Yep. Once I get the ability to talk to the dwarf and get bombs from him, that's when I start really cleaning up the farm, because it's just easier to use bombs. A lot of people like that too. I noticed they like to. I watch YouTube videos. Excuse me. I watch YouTube videos and I'll see people using bombs to clear stuff out, like mines and their farms and stuff. And I mean, that's a good idea. It's stuff I never would have thought of, but it's simple stuff. It's just sometimes it's stuff that you probably won't think of at the time. I like them all, to be honest. New Vegas was one of my favorites for a while. Before, like, I had Fallout 3 and that was it, and then New Vegas, and I was like, New Vegas was it. I was in love with it. I just played it constantly. And I think at one point in time, New Vegas was supposed to be a DLC, and they ended up making it its own standalone game because it was just so big. I want to say that's what happened. I think I read that somewhere. Either way, great choice, because that game had a lot of content. And I think a lot of the DLC was really fun too. And there's Linus chilling as usual by the mountain lake. Alright, and we're back. I'm gonna test this out. I've never seen if this will actually work. It does. That's crazy. I never knew that. Wow. And I don't know what the hell he's saying, so we can't really do anything with him yet, but that's okay. Because as I go deeper in the mines, I'll most likely find what I need. The Dwarven Scrolls, so that way I can understand his language. And get more bombs, better bombs. Welcome back. Well, hey, thanks for telling me that, because I never would have tried it. I honestly thought that it wouldn't work, because I never thought about it. I was like, it says you need a pick. I'll make more of these too as I go along. Right now, I'm kind of just trying to get to the bottom of this mine so I can get this skeleton key. It's going pretty good, I think. I mean, I don't know, whatever. What does everybody else think? I think it's generally going pretty good. I'm trying to make it as entertaining as possible, as usual. Make it relaxed and a chilled out place to come and hang out. Talk about the game, talk about whatever. You don't even have to talk about this game. We can just talk about literally anything. Like right now, Fallout. That's cool. I love Fallout. Probably should upgrade this pick though if I'm gonna keep going down in the mines. Good. I'm glad. And like I said, unfortunately, this won't be super long, so. But that's okay, because I'll be doing more since people seem to really enjoy it, which is great. I'm actually hoping I get lucky and come across a really awesome, badass weapon. Sometimes that happens, but other times I just get unlucky and don't have anything good for a long time. We'll get to floor 25, and then I think I'm going to take my pickaxe and go get it upgraded. Because I want to get as deep as I can in the mines. Because I like doing the mines, but I also like fishing. And with fishing, it's not that difficult. You know, you get your fishing rod as you level. You get better ones. I think I only get one more after this, the iridium. So that's not difficult. I can just fish and fish and fish and get to the point where I need to. Whereas with mining, I have to wait like 2 days just to get my pickaxe back. So I figured I'll do 5 floors right now, go get the materials I need, and then get my pickaxe leveled up to a copper. And then kill this little turd right here. Gotcha. Usually they drop. I've noticed they dropped a lot of Dwarven scrolls a lot of the time. Might have just been me though. I don't know. If I don't make it today, that's fine. I'll just go in tomorrow. Tomorrow on the game, I'll go in and get it upgraded too. So it's no big deal. And one thing I do, I'm pretty sure everybody does this. I'm giving out common sense tips because it's just in case some people may not have thought about it. It might not be common sense to some people, but others it might be. What I do is, I don't know why I'm doing this right here. Normally I run around the entire place before I start looking for the ladder underneath the rocks. Because you never know, you might find it out in the open. You won't have to dig for anything. You might get lucky. Fortunately for this level, I'm not that lucky, so I'm gonna have to go digging. Yeah, the watering can, yeah, especially when you need it. I do the watering can, and this is a lot of people I think might disagree with me, but I wait until winter. Even if I have a greenhouse, I wait until winter because I'll just throw down sprinklers, typically. All right, Logan, that's cool. We'll be here. I'll be doing this for a little while. Alright, so the shop's closed, so I can't really go in yet, but that's okay. Because get everything situated up here. What I can do is make the rest of these bars to upgrade. I just need 3 more bars. And I'll have enough to actually upgrade it. Okay, we'll do one of these and one of these. A little bit of variety never hurt, you know. One of each, or a few of each, just depends on how many of the furnaces you got starting off. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Rainy days. The only downside is that I'm not sure if I've encountered it or if I remember if I've encountered it or not, but it's rare to have more than one rainy day in a row. I think they've done more than one on here. I'm not sure if they do, but yeah. But yeah, so typically you could, do a rainy day. If you know it's going to be a rainy day the next day, you could submit it then. You're good to go for that day. And then the next day you'll just have, But if you got sprinklers, I mean, that's just early on, though. That's why I'm trying to get sprinklers so quick, because then I don't have to worry about the watering can so much. Okay, so we got 2 of these. We're waiting for the 3 right here, so we'll just go down and keep doing more since it's already closed and we didn't make it out quick enough time. Not a problem, though. And I think, yes, I did. I leveled up combat. No, I think I leveled that up the other day. So we got the same level mining as we got combat. That's actually good. I like that. I like keeping them relatively close, but sometimes I like to have mining higher up. Mostly just for personal preference. And this is a small area, I believe, so we won't be finding a whole lot. But that also means it shouldn't be too hard to find the ladder down. Yeah, I didn't understand them at first either, and I was just like, sprinklers? That's ridiculous. I'll probably have to end up getting some type of irrigation system set up so I can do the sprinklers properly, but no, you just place them down, they just water the crops every day. And then I think I had to look up how they watered them, because I thought the first sprinklers did the, what was it, 3x3? Where they water, I think, about 8 or 9, something like that. I think it's 8. And then I found out that no, they don't. They only do 4. Yep, yeah, I was the same way. But once I started using them, I realized it was over at that point. I realized that I had been messing up this whole time. I should have been using sprinklers since I had the opportunity. Like, right at the very beginning when they said sprinklers are unlocked, I should have started using them. I don't regret it now. I mean, I'm glad I started using them. Otherwise, I would have been screwed. Been like, yeah, I gotta level up watering can. Oh, hey, I can just come outside and watch as they get watered by the sprinklers, and not have to do a damn thing. It's kind of funny too when you have like a sibling, or not a sibling, when you have like a wife or a husband or something, and they go and say, yeah, I watered your plants today. You're like, really? And you got like a whole field full of iridium sprinklers, and you're like, yeah, that was kind of a waste of your time, but appreciate it. The thought counts, I think, at that point. Yeah, harvesting. That's where the Junimos come in, and I've never actually used them, but I heard that they're really good to have because they'll harvest the stuff for you based off of a certain amount of tiles around their hut. I, again, never used them, so I have no tips on them. But I think while I play this, I might start to use them eventually when I get to the point where I can actually buy them from the wizard. I would like to use them and try them out and see how they do. You're like, oh, thanks. Well, not really necessary, but I mean, if you want to keep going. And it's especially funny when you level up your coop or your barn fully and you have farm animals in them. And they're like, yeah, I fed your chickens and your cows, or your pigs, or just your animals in general. And you're like, well, I have an automated system, so thank you. I don't know what to tell you. For the looks. What do you know? Anything? Do you know how it works or anything like that? Because I've never used them, so I'm not sure how they work. I've looked them up once, and I heard that pretty much all they do is gather crops, around their huts based off of a certain amount of tiles. But I'm not sure how many or whatever have you. I think they're like sprinklers, and they do it at the beginning of the day or something like that, or maybe at the end of the day. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, that seems about right. And even then, I mean, if you use metal fencing, there's literally no point. And a lot of people actually claim they like to use the lightning rods for fencing, which I've done that before too, and it's actually pretty effective. They're pretty cool too, because I mean, you know, they're multi-useful. They'll keep the animals within a certain area, but they'll also catch lightning and give you batteries. I mean, you can't beat that. Multi-useful tools like that, got to keep them around. They are effective. I have bombs. Why am I mining? They harvest as soon as you exit. Okay, so yeah, at the morning, kind of like a sprinkler. Okay. Yeah, I like the style of it too. At first, I thought it was going to be all nothing but side scroll like Terraria, which really turned me off to the game because, I mean, as a kid, I was used to that kind of stuff because at the time, that's all the games that there were, you know, on Super Nintendo and stuff. They had, you know, side scroll games and whatnot, and like Double Dragon and all that crap. They were fun, but I was like, as I got older and I started seeing they brought it back, I was like, why? You know, I wasn't a big fan of it. But the way they did this is like it's like almost a top down, and you go wherever. So it's pretty cool. I think Contra did something like that at one time. Either Contra or it was another game. It was a war game. I can't recall what it was. Yeah, yeah, lightning rod fences are awesome. You'll probably see me use them on this game too. And I'm actually going to leave this mine just a little bit early today because I want to get back and get everything situated. And so we have a little bit of overnight fun here. What we're going to do is throw in one of each type of ore. Yeah, we could just do that. There, we got one of each and a little bit extra of each type of ore being smelted. So we got that ready for tomorrow. So when I come down here, actually I won't be coming down here, that's right. I'll be going to fish tomorrow. And I don't think there's anything else I need to put in here. Oh yeah, the geodes. Actually, since we'll be up there, we could just grab the geodes and keep them with us. So when I go see Clint to get my pickaxe upgraded, I can also get this done beforehand because I won't be able to do it. They say that I think it's, or was it? Was it fall? I think fall, they said, is when you'll see a lot of lightning strikes, a lot of storms. And I think it's true, to be honest. And they've also said that there's somebody was giving tips about putting lightning rods in different areas of the town because you'll have a better chance of getting hit if they're spread out in different areas. So you cover all your bases pretty much is what it is. I haven't tried it. It could work though. I hope it does. That'd be cool. Okay, so now that we got this done, we got all this stuff set up, we got everything we need, we can head back to the house and get situated for tomorrow because we're going to be fishing and we're going to be upgrading stuff and we're going to be getting, I like to call these Easter eggs because that one actually, it looks like kind of like an egg, but I like to call them that because when you crack them open, there's always a little prize in them. So I usually never call them geodes. So if you ever hear me call them Easter eggs, that's why. All right. Yeah, that's what I would do. But make sure to put them in areas where you know NPCs won't walk because you don't want them to walk into them and destroy them. That would just obliterate. I'd be, I'd be a little pissed if that happened. I'd be like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Yep, that's what I call them. So if you hear it, that's why. Okay. Normally people like to keep mixed seeds. I sell them sometimes because I just don't feel like dealing with them. Every once in a while you'll see me throw them in the treasure chest, but generally on exploited games I have no use for them. They're free, you know, crops, but I mean, I don't even really technically need the crops. I'm just doing them so I can put them in my collection. And let's get these done too because don't want to have extra spaces being taken up by bug meat. I think we're good here. Everything else can stay in the inventory. I do need to take this out though because I probably have to water it. Let's get a little bit of OCD here. All right. Oh, no, we're not done yet. Say hello to Doggy. I think it said, yeah, tomorrow. Yep. What do y'all think? You think I should go to the flower dance or just skip it? Yeah, that's what happened. Wolf Warrior, they NPCs got ran. They ran into them and destroyed them. It sucks, but when you get that slingshot though, it's fantastic when they destroy stuff. Skip it? Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured too. I mean, there's really no point. I don't go to it until like the second year at the very least. So we'll skip it and just go fishing instead. But we're kind of limited, which sucks. Because if we go to a certain area... Ooh, there we go. Hardwood fences and the cheese press. Yeah, I agree. Alright, we're up to level 2 combat. So we didn't level up to level 2 the previous night. So I was wrong. So that's cool. Was it green beans and the strawberries that did that? Yeah, it was. Forgot about that. And crops are, I think, 10% more now. They're worth 10% more because of the perk I picked. I think it was the tiller perk that I picked last night. Something like that. Wow, time is flying by. It's already almost... It's about a quarter till the first hour into streaming. That's crazy. Every time... It's weird because last night did not feel like I was playing this game for 5 hours at all. It felt like maybe 2.5 at most. You know? Weird. Oh crap. I guess I need to make more scarecrows. That's okay. No big deal. We'll make one more scarecrow just to have our bases covered. Everywhere else seems to be good though. They don't seem to be picking on anything else. Let's water this. Let's get these all watered first, so that way I don't have to worry about it. Okay, good to go. Got that done. Get these done. The ones I don't like, and I'm really surprised I haven't gone to Marnie yet to get more sprinklers, are the beans up here. I can't stand watering them because I don't like the fact that I can't walk through the trellis, but it makes sense. You know, I can't really argue the fact that it makes sense, but at the same time, it really sucks. Alright, got that one done. That row almost done. Okay, we're done watering. So what I'm going to do is, it's the 24th, and I believe strawberries, they take 8 days, so that's just out of the question. Cauliflower takes 12. We don't have to really plant anything, to be honest. We can just leave this bare. But we do need to make another scarecrow, so I'm going to have to grab this, and I think it's wood and coal. Yeah, and fiber. Yeah, it doesn't. It's weird, isn't it? How it just feels like such little amount of time has gone by. But in reality, it's ridiculous amount of time. And I just remembered something today. We won't be able to do what I was planning because that festival's going on, so Clint's not going to be able to upgrade my tool or crack open these Easter eggs. So what we'll do is we'll go fishing anyway. We'll keep the items on us and we'll go fishing and we'll just kill the day by that, and I'll just kind of try to make that entertaining if I can. And then the next day we'll do the tools. We'll do the pickaxe. Because it doesn't hurt to keep fishing, considering the fact that I'm already halfway to where I need to be. I'm already at level 5 fishing. You know, once I reach level 10, then every fish, including the legend, which is part of that exploit that I use, that'll be worth even more than it already is, so that's extra money for me. Or we could go mining some more. Doesn't really matter. Just fish away. Okay. I think that's what a white horse would want. Fish, fish, fish. Yeah, yeah. I believe that. Did you hear him screaming at the top of his lungs? Let's see. I don't think we have anything else. We could probably put more of these inside of the furnaces, though, which I think I'll do. Never hurts to have more. ores being made. I'll just throw these back in here and check on them again tomorrow. Because they'll be done, so, you know, no problem with that. Okay, we'll head back to the house. We'll throw the parsnips in the bin and keep everything else on me because I'll forget otherwise. Do some fishing, and then tomorrow is the big day of upgrading the tool, and then guess what? We do more fishing. Everyone is excited. And we ran across 2 of these, so I might go and get my hoe while I'm at it and see what's underneath the earth. There's another one. There's a third. I've probably seen like a 4th and just didn't even realize it. Oh, yeah, that's right. We need a scarecrow. I totally forgot.